I'm the Zelda of Zelda, the Legend of Zelda, the Lel, the Lal of Lel. Hello. Hi, chat. We're playing some more Hero of Law, or yeah, Hero of Law. I don't know why I keep saying like Hero at Law, and I'm like, I guess it's because of like attorney at law type of like saying. Whatever. Shut up, Potter. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? Hi, Fix. What's up? Hi. To recap, I suppose, before we get started, I guess like last time on Hero at Law, Malin from Lon Wrench, got incriminated for the murder of her father on Lon Wrench. She didn't do it. At least I hope so. Because the reason I hope so is because I'm her attorney, Link, who in this universe is an attorney. Her prosecutor is Ganondorf. Now, we're pretty fucking sure, or at least I'm mostly convinced, that Evil Luigi did it, which is the guy that runs Lon Ranch alongside like her dad and shit. We don't have proof of it yet. And last time, Zelda herself came to testify because she's the one who happened to witness the murder. She was a little funny, she's a little goofy, that Zelda. We ended on a pretty good position, I suppose. And now Ganondorf is bringing in Evil Luigi himself to testify, and we gotta prove that Malin is innocent. So let's go. Let's get started. Or continued. Yeah, it was just after the intermission. Court is back in session for the trial of Malin of Lon Wrench. Hey man, what's up? I trust that the prosecution's final witnesses are ready. Naturally, I had personally seen to it that there wouldn't be no foolishness this time around. Hopefully his ears are intact. Oh yeah, I'm voicing Link, doing my best impression of CDI Link. Gee, it sure is boring and around here. As we discussed before recess, having established the opportunity and means for the defendant to have committed the murder, only the one matter remains. The matter of motive. For naturally, such a heinous crime couldn't be the result of merely happenstance. Also, chat, let me know how the volume is. I don't know if I messed with the volume a little bit since last stream, so maybe the volume might be a little low, maybe a little high. I don't want it to be too high, but also I definitely want it to be high enough that you can hear the amazing fucking OST in this game, because I was sitting idly in the menu for a while just listening to it while I prepared for the stream, and my god, the OST in this game is fucking divine. Anyway. Prosecution believes the defendant had the deep desire that pushed her to patricide. Patricide? Is that how you say it? Our next witness can shed light on the matter. Fascinating. Very well, please proceed. The prosecution calls the rent worker Ingo to the stand. Here comes Evil Luigi. There he is. Oh god, wait, I forgot how fucking crusty he is. It's funny to see Mr. Ingo in such fancy clothes. Oh? Yeah, he almost always just wears his work dungarees. Almost like looking at a different person. Well, I guess he wanted to dress up for court, and he wouldn't want to get his nice outfit dirty by working in it. Quiet, defense! Witness, state your name and occupation. What voice do I give this guy? Did I just give him the Luigi voice? Your Honor, great honorable prosecutor. Wahoo! My name is Ingo. I mind Lon Wrench. Mind? What does that entail exactly? I'm mostly there to work on the structures and equipment. It's gotta be today, though. The owner and his daughter are the ones attended to the animals and take care of orders. How long have you been working at the ranch? It'll be several years at this point. There have been others who came and went, but I, Ingo, have persevered through all the hardships. Alright, dude, chill out. look at his eyebrows go. They're going crazy. Sounds like he wants a medal for it. Oh, he does get a bit pompous at times, but Mr. Ingo really is a great help. I don't know, Malin. I don't know about this guy. Also, oh shit, I forgot to fill my bottle before stream. Okay, I still have a few sips left of water in it, but I might have to refill my water in a bit. He built the ranch silo single-handedly. Whoa, that's some dedication. Very well. Given that you're clearly an important employee, you are privy to some inside information, is that correct? Yes, the ranch owner shared all the big plans with me. He trusted me implicitly. He used to say that we're like big family. It sounds lovely. It sounds like a red flag that you're gonna be getting loads of unpaid overtime. Evidently, not every member of your so-called family felt the same way, though, did they? It hurts to do this, but I have no choice. Hear my story, honorable court of law. Look at his nails. Look at nasty-ass hands, this guy. Matter of motive. Just a couple of days ago, the owner Talon personally signed the ranch over to his daughter, Malin. Talon became a life tenant with Malin, meant to inherit all of these assets after his death. As long as Talon lived, Malin did not sell the ranch. It's simple, isn't it? The girl killed Talon to get full ownership and lived a dingy ranch life behind. Like, look at these nasty fucking hobbit hands. And look at his, like, neck beard. This truly is the worst version of Luigi. It's appalling how ungrateful she is after all Talon did for her. Laying in a little thick, aren't you? And there you have it. Testimony from a man who just lost everything. It's truly tragic to witness yet another family torn apart by greed. We have evidence. We have the defendant caught red-handed at the scene of the crime. And now we have a motive. Objection! How do we know he's telling the truth? I have, of course, verified the witness's testimony. As per the law, all inheritance documents must be filled at the Castle Town Notary Office to be considered valid. I saw fit to prepare this for the trial. The prosecution would like to submit the Lon Ranch inheritance document into evidence. Alright, let's look at that. Court record. It's ranch inheritance document. Malin would inherit the ranch if she is unable divide the deed between the crown and the remaining employees. I see what's going on here between the crown and the remaining employees. So you got here fucking this guy trying to get the half, and then the other half. I imagine that Ganondorf is trying to take over the kingdom, so he'd be the crown eventually, but like, There's definitely some conspiracy regarding Ganondorf, and I don't know if we're gonna go into it in this trial or not, but like, we learned last time that the Princess Zelda that we talked to was actually her Zelda 2, Zelda the second. Her older sister, also named Zelda, died, and nobody knows what happens to her, like how she died. And I have a slight feeling it might be Mr. Ganondorf Dragmire over there. So what do we have else? Lala milk from one of yesterday's shipments. Impa brought it during the recess. It seems strangely tasteless. Right, that was the last thing that happened last time during recess. We got a weird tasting milk. I don't like the implications of a white liquid in a jar that you thought was milk but doesn't quite taste like milk. Odd implications. Anyway, The Legend of Zelda 2: The Adventure of Link. Highly underrated game, mind you. Oh shit, wait. I didn't know I could do this. I haven't presented a person yet. And let's look at our profiles real quick. Malin, my longtime friend, and the defendant in this case. Talon, the victim, owner of a long wrench, and Malin's loving father. Judge, jolly old man who has presided over some of my cases. We don't know his age. He's so old. Also, his age is deceased. Rip Mario. Ganondorf Dragmeyer, age 59. Damn, Grandpa, okay. Prosecutor, assigned to the case. Rude to others, easily angered. Impa, head of... Oh my god, this is the new Impa art. That's sick. All these others are like, I believe at least, are... Actually, this one's new art too. But yeah, most of these are like art from Ocarina of Time. But this is new Impa art. Head of detectives, assigned to investigate the case. Zelda, she's 14, a baby. This is also new Zelda art because she used to have her hair in like that little headdress thing, but now her hair is loose and she looks a lot like Link to the Past Zelda. Heir apparent to the royal throne, a witness to the murder. Ingo, age 44, a smarmy man who works in the ranch, usually in his work clothes, but he's dressed up nicely for court. Mr. Ingo, why would you? You should pass judgment now, Judge. The defense has nothing. Objection! I would like to cross-examine the witness. There are a few more details I feel are relevant. But of course, ask whatever you'd like. The hardworking Ingo, can handle it. Very well, defense. Please begin. Alright, chat. Let's go. I suppose we should press, because I don't have any ideas right now on what to do. I love how Link's objections have subtitles. Yeah, because every text is in Hylian, including the objection text. So they subtitle so you know what it says because it's in Hylian. Yeah, let's press. Hold it! How long ago was this exactly? 4 days. I'm not sure the exact date. Had it been planned for a long time. Talon was getting on years. Better to take care of the matter sooner than later, eh? Malin? He's telling the truth. Father scheduled a visit to the notary office about a week ago. Huh. What do you mean by partially witness? Hold it! So Malin hadn't become the wrench owner yet? Well, of course not. Have you heard of all the stories making rounds recently? So many ungrateful brats throwing their old folks into retirement homes the moment the ownership signed to them. Talon was no fool. I myself convinced him that was the safer option. If the girl was up to some chicanery, he could have always reversed his decision. It's horrible. I'd never do that. As much as I like to believe that, you did much worse by killing him. Children these days, you feed them, you raise them, and they pull a stuff like this as soon as you give them an inch over yourself. I must concur. This younger generation is horrible. They're all boomers. They're all like kids these days. Some fucking boomers. Why did he look at me while saying that? Anyway, what that man was. Hold us, Link. I'm assuming he's like a teen or something, but at the same time, he is a prosecutor, so maybe he's a young adult? Or not a prosecutor, an attorney. It doesn't have a profile for him, so I don't quite know. But why would Malin want to sell the ranch right now? Why wouldn't she want to? Why don't you, would a pretty little girl like her want to work in some dingy ranch? She'd have much better if she sold the old place and used the money to move to Castletown. Bill's just telling on himself, if anything. That's not true. I love working with animals. I wouldn't leave them for anything. Wah! She's often slacking on the job while the hard-working Ingo, have to cover for her. I guess the deku nut doesn't fall far from the tree, as they say. That talent loves to sleep on the job too. Oh, I recall quite a funny story about the Long Ranch owner blocking the sign entrance to Hyrule Castle for an entire day once. The guards couldn't wake him up. It took a particularly vocal Kuko, apparently. Chat, that's a reference. That's what actually happens to him in Ocarina of Time. You have to like find a Kuko and bring it to him to wake him the fuck up because he's blocking the way to the castle. You can't visit Zelda because his fat ass is in the way. Man, I love Zelda games. That's gonna wake him up. Took a particularly vocal Kuko, apparently. Ah, jeez. Well, there you go. I'm the real reason why the ranch has such renown. Me, the hard-working Ingo. That's not true at all. I know. But how do we stop this? Hold it! You really think Malin will go that far? I don't want to think of it, but clearly the events speak for themselves, don't they? Why would she just wait a few more years then? Malin was getting older. Perhaps she knew more and more work would be piling onto her. But really, how am I supposed to know? Ask her. That's alright. Well, if Malin didn't want to work, wouldn't she have done this earlier? As Talon's only child, she still inherited a wrench. Haha. That's the way you're wrong. For a long while, Talon planned to split the wrench between the girl and the crown. He was a patriotic man. He knew how much those horses meant to the royal guard. I wish he hadn't changed his mind now. Is this true? Yes, Father's previous inheritance document did work that way. How admirable. I guess familial bonds will over his drive to help keep the kingdom. Truly a shame. Yes, naturally, the girl wanted the whole thing, so she bit her time. I think this sufficiently explains the timing. Let's continue, shall we? Objection! Wait just a moment. There's one more problem with the timing that I'd like to witness or explain. Why would Malin have planned the murder for the day of the royal visitation specifically? More people around means more witnesses. But you'd think she would have chosen any other day. Oh, did I forget to mention this? I overheard Talon argue with her that very morning. He was telling her to change his mind again. He was planning to tell the king that he would be signing the ranch over to the crown. After the visitation was over, he'd head to the castle town and change the inheritance back to the original split. What? Despite the victim's wishy-washiness, it would appear he did make the right choice in the end. And because of that choice, if the defendant wanted to get the ranch, he'd have no time to waste that day. Is this true too? Absolutely not. Potter wasn't planning to do that, and there was no argument either. What about this argument then? Added testimony, but I will bring attention to it? I'm gonna save state just in case. And I'm gonna add it to the testimony. There was an argument about the inheritance. That sounds like an important fact to me. The defense requested added to the testimony. Look how smug he looks. Very well. Witness, please do so. Be happy to, Your Honor. I overheard you arguing about the inheritance that morning. Do we have something in this? No later than 8 a.m. I mean, we have to be really early in the morning, but yeah, I can see that in a ranch. People wake up early as fuck. Suppose murder weapon. Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, no. Oh, but just before the crime. Oh, wait, this is it. He was buying the perfume. Oh, whoops. Hold on. Getting reaccustomed to the controls. Present. Objection! I've got you now. Uh-oh. What? I knew a simple wrench worker couldn't concoct a flawed story. Just found a gaping hole. He's circling around the drain without actually saying what it was, which means I think I fucked up. Like, are you implying wrench workers are stupid? That's not what I meant. On the other hand, certain attorneys definitely are, since what you just presented is entirely meaningless. Oops. Oopsie. Oh, sure, just gang up on me. Shit. That morning. It's a polyhorn gracefulness at the time to her. Did I? Really? This isn't brought just before the crime? He wouldn't be able to argue. Maybe I'm missing something. I have a tiny bit of oil inside. Apparently one of the milk shipments was returned to the ranch during baby's addressed. In yesterday's shipment, it brought it in recess. It's been tasteless. Other than that, I don't have anything. Oops. Guess I'll press the final statement, or I can press this. Let's press this. Yo, Lux, what's up? But what time did this happen? First thing in the morning. I was heading out to the silo to start day's work. I had just walked out of the front door of the ranch's house when I heard some yelling erupt behind me. Do you remember any specifics about what she said? Oh yeah, it surprised me enough that I stopped to listen a minute. I was all like... Sorry, madam, but we should be thinking to make sure that the kids always have a steady supply of quality horses. I don't get it. What about me, Friday? How can you do this to me? Well, this is about you. It's for the good of the entire kingdom. Well, what am I supposed to do? I can't move up in life if I'm stuck in this dump of a ranch forever. I thought you want to ranch. I just thought animals are here, and the Eagle's always around to help you with the chores too. He's pretty great, isn't he? Yeah, Eagle's awesome, but fucking guy. I still hate you for this. This isn't over. This fuck ass dude. What a stirring reenactment. I will keep my thoughts on the witness's acting skills to myself. There's no way that actually happened. Though Malin would never want to sell the ranch. Objection. Well, of course you'd say that now, Boone. Remember, she's under suspicion of murder. We can't just trust a thing she says. Well, I trust her, but the judge probably doesn't right now. And that's unfortunately what matters. I mean, not really. In a real case, it'll be like the jury, but you know, this is Ace Attorney logic we're talking about. Do I have anything on the court record that could refute the story? If you ask me, this whole inheritance issue could have been avoided if the crown was so soft. In Gerudo Desert, there will be no question that the fortress may seize whatever it desires. Alright, fascist that. That's just messed up. No true, Link. No matter. Continue your testimony, farmhand. Share with us the true nature of the defendant. guess I'll press this too. But no, you hold it. That man gave everything for her. She's gotten so many expensive presents over the years. Just look at that gold necklace she's wearing. That man spoiled her rotten. In fact, I think I saw a present that he was meaning to give her on the very day he was killed. Another gift. Well, yeah, it's a little bottle of perfume, I believe. You fool. It's horrible. Talon was such a kind man. What happened to him is despicable. Wait a second. That last statement important? We got him. Chat, we got him. Wait, hold on. Cause the bottle. Okay, this is the actual use for the bottle, right? So he wouldn't have any way to know that the bottle was there unless he was there near the time of the murder, because you know that happened right before, like he bought it right before the murder. But he thought he had an alibi, and I suppose he was wrong. Add it to the testimony, baby. Your Honor, the defense wishes to add the statement about the perfume to the testimony. Objection. What are you doing? Trying to implicate the defendant even harder? I think it's an important detail. The perfume is irrelevant. But both the prosecution has no objection to strengthening your case. Very well, witness. Please add what you just said to the testimony, you fool! Alan brought like melon gifts. I saw the last one. Some kind of perfume, I think. Witness! What is it? Just to confirm, you say that this bottle of perfume was bought for Malin by your father, correct? What else would it be for? I assure you, Talon wasn't the type to indulge in perfumes. Far from it. Call him stinky. Oh, you're wrong, witness. Ooh, got you. Oh, is that so? Was the range owner truly a perfume connoisseur? No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. This bottle of perfume was bought for the princess. Huh? Objection. So what, defense? Sure, it's technically a contradiction, but what is the purpose of this bottle change? As defense, I admit, I'm confused as well. This explains why this point is important. Early in the trial, Malin mentioned that Talon brought this perfume in preparation last minute. Is that right, Malin? Sure is. We had a gift for the king prepared when the news arrived that it would actually be the princess making a visitation. But I quickly rode out into town to get her a new gift. This info plus one thing in question. Talon says some gifts, a business testimony. Somebody's movements, that's it. Somebody's movements around the range are put into serious doubt. Someone's? Well, don't keep us waiting then, defense. Who is this person? Naturally, the person whose movement becomes suspect is... Oh, we finally get to use this. You, evil Luigi! Present! Take that! The witness himself! If you recall, this bottle of perfume had just been purchased was found at a crime scene the witness supposedly never went to. He shouldn't have known about the bottle. Order! The defense raises a very valid point. You simpleton, what is the meaning of this? Well, witness, did you go to the scene of the crime at any point? No, of course I didn't. I was working in the silo all day. I remember, I saw the gift the day before the crime. Oh, you fool! The girl's lying. Talon must have gotten the gift the day before. Oh, okay, fuck. Okay, he got something there, I guess. You don't want this lying. Fun didn't leave the ranch at all that day. One's words against another's. Defense? Do you have any way to prove that your version of events is true? Store. Find the receipt. Smell the perfume. Fuck. Ask at this. Maybe find the receipt? I hope so. When you buy something, you usually get a receipt. And the receipt is always shows the date of purchase. Might be at the wrench house. I say we send someone out to look for it. But I never throw the receipt away. We have a drawer full of them. The perfume one should be there right on top. I believe this idea has some merit. Soldiers, rush out to the wrench house immediately and search for that receipt. Alrighty. Your Honor. Yes. What is it, soldier? We have just received the receipt from the team stationed at the crime scene. Huh. Oh. Very well. Thank you. Shall we now read it out? There's a lot of writing on this. From Tingle's mysterious mouth. Holy shit! Oh yes, I think I've seen that store. It's that eccentric looking place in the back alley. You couldn't miss the blinding neon colors if you tried. It's another eyesore. The gall, there's nobody running a monopoly on highly and perfume is proportions. Perhaps, but back to the matter at hand. The nerve of that thunderhead. Why would anyone ever shop at the store where the owner calls every other customer the fairy? I mean, I feel like I got a little too offended by the fairy comment. Also, he shops there? Like, he shops there? I guess Gallon would be one to wear perfumes. That's funny. Prosecutor. All of the balloons. Oh, the balloons. That fool popped one right in my face. Prosecutor Dragmire. Enough. Continuing on. Purchased item. 1 bottle of Rosy Rupee Land. Oh, that's cute. That's the name of Tingle's game. Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land. This game is so cute. Oh my, this is quite the price. Why would I have to... Objection! Your Honor, please. The date of purchase? Oh yes, right. Date of purchase. It's March 16th, the day of the murder. Yeah. Order. Yes, we got him. Phew, I think we're finally getting somewhere. This still doesn't mean anything. Perhaps the witness briefly went back to the wrench house for something and saw the bottle of them. Yes, that's it. I was getting thirsty, so I went back to get a drink. You know what? That's the perfect thing. Chat, I'm gonna rush to the kitchen right now. I'm just gonna refill my water bottle. And he's telling you exactly what I'm doing, so I'll be back. Hi, did you miss me? Sorry about that. I just, a lot of talking, so I needed some throat moisturizer, you know? Can't just be going in raw. I'm gonna get all dry and rashy. I should stop talking. Okay. I was getting thirsty, so I went back to get a drink. I must have seen the bottle then. Oh, come on. You don't think we're gonna believe that? Do you have any proof that he didn't? Why? What if this calls for further testimony? Man, you're a little late there. Looks as if like 20 minutes ago. Okay, maybe I exaggerated, but it was wild. If the witness now claims to have visited the crime scene shortly before the murder, we should learn of his exact movements that day. Us cooking dinner showed up. What you cook? What you got there? My movements? Well, alright, there's no whole lot to say, though. It's unfortunate he managed to weasel out of that. But this next testimony will be full of lies. This is my chance. Can't stop looking at his bouncy eyebrows. They're so, like, hypnotizing. As already stated, I had volunteered to work at a silo. At one point, I briefly went back to the wrench house to get myself a glass of water. Went back to the silo right after that and stayed there until the courier came. I haven't been back to the ranch house at all since then. At some point, the detective came and told me what happened, and wow, was that detective one fine woman. Alright, dude. See? I haven't done anything to warrant suspicion. Eat my shoes, you brat. Maybe blind, but I just noticed the dry of gathering in the corner. Yeah, Did you get the reference? I'll pass. There has to be something wrong in there. Yup. If anyone in chat doesn't know, it's fucking this Pidoru like Ace Attorney animation. Specifically the frame of Edgeworth being really excited about Clussy. There has to be something wrong there. You can't put a flawless story together that quickly. Let's see. My non-suspicious movement. Had to volunteer to work at a silo. Oh, hold on, let me look at this shit. So, someone left the ranch for a little while. The crime. A little while after the crime. What else do we have? Found at a ranch near burned out fire has a tiny bit of oil inside. I don't know if I trust this top hat guy to take my case. What are you talking about? Link has an what do you call Link's hat? Traffic cone, but like floppy traffic cone before you show that traffic cone like nice big titties, so it gets all like you know, like you know, so it's all like floppy. Yeah, that's all I'm calling it. I bet that's what Shigeru Miyamoto was thinking when he designed Link's hat. Also, hi, Mr. Gamer, what's up? Tiny bit of oil inside. Apparently one of the milk shipments was returned to ranch to be misaddressed. The only things I can think is the milk shipments and oil bottle. Because someone must have been the one to like help with the milk shipments, and someone must have dealt with the bottle, meaning that he must have been moving around. But I don't know exactly what to do on that. It's easy, I don't know what you're trying to solve. Good job, Detective Gamer. I guess I'll just press for now. Hold it! What are you doing? Working on shipments and fulfilling orders. He sent out crates of milk to... Oh, so he's the one that sends the crates of milk, so I bet the crates of milk are the one that's relevant, not the oil. We send out crates of milk to milk bars all across Kingdom every day, you know. Milk bars? Naturally, everyone loves a good drink, you know. And our milk is renowned as the best there is. I hear some others water theirs down. Despicable. I see. I think you said earlier that your job is to work on the structures and equipment, though. Indeed, Dalla and the girl will usually be the ones overseeing milk orders. However, since the royal visitation was happening that day, I felt they needed their minds unoccupied, so I took it upon myself to do it this time. After the murder, I got scared that the Sheikah Force's investigation would delay the shipment and that the Great Ingo, would get the blame. Thankfully, it went through fine. It didn't, though. Yeah, and you were so concerned with sending off quickly that you wrote the wrong delivery address on it. Ugh, you Highlands, ridiculous. Getting tipsy from something like milk. Wait, when they said milk bars, they literally mean it? Did they actually chug that shit and like get crunk? That's funny. Imagine if that's what being lactose intolerant was like. Instead of like poopy diarrhea, you just get drunk from milk. I'd finally be able to get drunk properly because alcohol just doesn't work. I mean, not that it doesn't work. I can't swallow it while puking. I can't stand the taste. They're literally milk bars. I just didn't expect them to get drunk on it, is all. They can handle with a sip of Gerudo's Noble Pursuit, a real man's drink. And there it is. There's the Noble Pursuit as a Breath of the Wild reference. There's so many little references in this. I keep catching them. Real man's drink. Almost a Gerudo. Was the Gerudo women? He has a point. Crazy that Ganondorf can be misogynistic when, like, literally his entire kingdom is women. Speaking of drinks, I believe the witness was talking about how he had gotten himself a glass of water. Yes, of course, moving that heavy stuff around works up a sweat, you see. I'm very thirsty and... At one point, I briefly went back to the ranch house to get myself a glass of water. Now I'm thinking is he mentioned something also about milk getting watered down, and earlier we had the milk bottle that was kind of tasteless. I don't know how that connects, but that could be watered down milk, maybe from a different place. Also, wasn't like, weren't they gonna drink it? Like fucking Impa was gonna drink that shit before like leaving. Is she gonna get crunk on duty? Alright, let's keep pressing. You didn't think to just take a sip of the milk you were handling? No, it wouldn't be right. That milk was for the customers, you see? I just didn't want to get me in any trouble. A truly honest man. How dare you suggest he steal from his own workplace? Right. So, what did you see at the lighthouse? Or at the lighthouse? The house? Nothing much. I got my drinking left. Still had a lot of work to do, you see. I suppose I must have seen the perfume bottle then. In fact, yes, I remember it clearly now. It was there on the table, plain as day. Mwahaha! Great. What happened after that, witness? Alright, keep pressing. And you were able to complete this so quickly on your own. Bah, you don't know the might of the great Ingo. Yeah, oh, blam! I get things done in no time. I did almost break my back getting those crates on silo, though. There were so many, and they're all so heavy. It's like a puzzle in there. Anyway, that's not important. The point is... Alright. Are you sure? Sure as it can be. Mwahaha! Never went back in, even after the crime was discovered. Bah, that wouldn't let me in. Preserving the crime scene or some such. I couldn't even get any of my things. After I was questioned, no one gave me any half a glass. I had to sleep in the stables that night. It was terrible. But he says it's important. I'm gonna save state again. Save. It is important, Your Honor. I would like the witness to add this last statement to his testimony. What? What are you trying to pull now? Very well. Witness, please amend your statement. Yeah, fine, whatever. I didn't even get to sleep or access any of my belongings. I had to sleep night in the stable. Could it be the oil? This doesn't sound right. There's also the shipment a little while after the crime. But I don't think that contradicts. I think that's just what he's saying he did. Turn to the right on the teacher was addressed. I wonder if there's a cover up here. But I can't quite pin what it is. Alright, let's just keep pressing, I guess. Couldn't you have stayed at the inn? Ah, what am I, made of money? Think, boy, I'm just a simple ranch worker, you know. Phew, you're a lawyer, it's always funny, your wealth. Right, sorry. Actually, sorry, I doubt one night will bankrupt this guy. Just look at what he's wearing. At some point, the detective came and told me what happened, and wow, was the detective one fine woman? Hold it! How hot, though? Like, is she single? Is she single? Is it titty big? Is she single? Could you elaborate? She's a hard-working woman who gets to the point and takes what she wants. Not to mention her impeccable fashion sense. What's not to love? That's not the part I wanted to elaborate on. Oh, he seems totally smitten with her. Sure does. I wonder how Emma feels about it. Perhaps when this chore of trial's over, No, I wouldn't have to wait. You thought you could distract me, did you? I, the genius ranch worker, Angle, century schemes! Sticking to that story, huh? Yeah, it was just for fix. But it was up surprisingly well. Can't hardly believe this is the same Mr. Angle I know. He's usually so nice. I had to press for more details. He's sure to slip up somewhere. There has to be a piece of evidence or profile waiting to disprove what he's saying. Oh, a profile. I feel like it was gonna be the one that we added, right? Back to the ranch house. Didn't even get to sleep or accidentally my belongings. I had to spend the night on the Oh! Wait, I know! He's stupid! Profiles. If you didn't get to access any of your belongings, how come you're using a fancy suit? You fool! What's this? There's something seriously wrong with the castle. What? What are you talking about? You say you couldn't get any of your belongings because they were all at the ranch house, correct? A ranch house you were not allowed to go in. That's right? Well, that would imply you should still be wearing your work clothes. Pardon me if I'm wrong, but those don't look like work clothes at all. Ah! The defense has a point. The one appears pretty well dressed for the court. I can imagine he will want to sully those clothes during work. Yeah, Zelda Ace Attorney remixes are killing me. They're so good. The entire soundtrack to this fucking game is fucking amazing. Well, what do you have to say to that? Oh, of course. I can explain. It's simple. These are brand new. Yeah, on my way to the courthouse, I went shopping for a nice new outfit. But you didn't have money to stay on the inn? What do you mean? Oh, I couldn't very well show up to court dressed like a bum. Yes, defense, certain people have modicum of respect for the court. They show up dressed appropriately. What's that supposed to mean? My fine Zora suit. Oh, it is a Zora suit because it's blue. It's funny. So you claim you bought these clothes after the crime. Is that correct? Very much so. There's more in fact. Why do I need to repeat myself? Do I accept the explanation? Get over the court record real quick. Oh, yes! Yes, I caught it that! Oh, you're so cooked. You're so cooked, brother. Oh, ooh, that's not good for you. You buying those clothes today is simply impossible. What? I knew that photograph was gonna come in sometime. Every time I look at it, it makes me laugh. Oh, okay, you claims. Defense? As you know, evidence is everything. Either prove that the witness couldn't have brought the scrolls today, or get out. Well, if you say so. I would like to turn the court's attention to death. Hmm? Why is this one lovely pictograph? Huh, it reminds me of the idyllic days I spent with my grandson. Objection! What about this pictograph, defense? Well, just look at what Ingo's saying. Oh, this photo's from Alan's childhood, but Ingo's very clearly wearing the same outfit he has on right now. He couldn't have brought it today. Bought it today. Gah! Order. I will have order. Right, the defense is absolutely correct. I hope the witness has a good explanation for this. There. I think we finally got him. There's no way you can weasel out this time. Objection. Oh, unless someone weasels out for him. Bah, isn't it obvious? Naturally, the witness knew he would need to wear his nice clothes for the royal visitation that was scheduled for that day. He brought them to the silo in advance so that he could quickly change just before the royal visitation arrived. Oh. 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 Yes, of course. I need to be presentable after all. You little shit. Can't look like a bum in front of the most important people in the kingdom. Objection! Wait a minute, this is insane! What kind of kangaroo court is this? The prosecution keeps making excuses up on the spot. Ingo was clearly lying about buying the clothes before the trial. He's definitely trying to hide something. Your Honor certainly wouldn't accept this blatant perjury. Accept it, Judge. There can be no other explanation. Prosecutor's explanation does seem plausible. What? However, the fact the witness didn't simply say himself, instead made up a lie about buying the clothes is indeed very suspicious. Oh. Defense. The prosecution has posted there were no other possible explanation for this contradiction. What is your opinion on the matter? Can the defense think of an alternative version of events? It's big. I really need to think this through. Oh. What's happening? Ingo's acting really suspicious right now. He's desperately trying to patch up holes in his testimony to conceal his real movements. Oh my god, what is happening? Why would he be doing that? Is this like a fucking minigame or something? This is like the intro cutscene, or not the cutscene that explains the Triforce. Why would he be doing that? He goes wardrobe in the silo, he goes the victim, and he goes the murderer! If not Malin, Ingo's the only other person who could have done this. I have to assume he did it if I want to think Malin's innocent. With that in mind, why would Ingo change out his work clothes? It's the car from Danganronpa 3. It's a very simple car minigame for Danganronpa. It does feel like a Danganronpa minigame. In the sense, like, even if there's no actual minigame, it's just selecting options. I mean, maybe it's in a later Ace Attorney game, but I don't remember any Ace Attorney game doing something like this. It's a cool set piece. Snowboard from 2, yeah. What happened to make it necessary? They got dirty. Alan's blood got at them. They were eaten by a cow. When Ingo killed Alan, his clothes must have gotten blood in that. He had to change it into something else to hide his involvement. Then wouldn't the Sheikah force have found the clothes in the house? How could they possibly have disappeared? They were stolen, they're thrown in a fire, they're thrown away. Thrown in a fire! Because there was a fire! Someone's played every Ace Attorney there is not. The closest possible is Great Ace Attorney. I had a feeling. This is so cool though. Engel burned his clothes! That's it! This explains everything! We formed the Triforce of this motherfucker just burning his clothes. Truly, the power of the goddess within our head. I believe I can offer an alternative explanation. Nonsense! Judge, the defense spent far too long sitting in silence just now. They clearly have nothing. We're just sitting in silence while that fucking shit was playing in our head. I call for a quick ruling. Objection! And not only can I explain it, but in fact, the defense formally accuses the witness of the murder. No! It's simple. Reason he had to swap out his outfit and why he's been lying about the circumstances ever since is because it got stained with the victim's blood. Preposterous. If there were even any discarded bloody clothes nearby, the Sheikah Force would have found them, and we would be trying someone else for murder right now. This camera angle makes his nose look crazy. Why, you absolutely correct, prosecutor. Oh? Naturally, Engel couldn't have left his bloody clothes lying around. And so he used this to dispose of them. The oil! Your Honor, cast your mind to the princess's last testimony. Princess's... the mysterious fire. Surely you jest. You yourself made sure we all knew how meaningless her testimony was. And yeah, with this new context in mind, it gives a completely new meaning. As an empty pot of lamp oil found by the burned out fire. Lamp oil. Engel used his lamp oil to quickly burn away his stained work clothes. Ropes? Bombs? You want him? Well, how about it, witness? My scenario explains everything. You killed Talon and then try to hide it. This is... No! Hold on! What drivel are you spouting here? Me? Kill Talon? You already know that's impossible. Too busy for murder. Oh yeah, we gotta prove about the boxes thing. Everything you said is wrong. I have no idea what you're on about. I have an alibi for the time of the crime. I just couldn't have done it. There's no way I could have completed those milk shipments, killed Talon, and try to hide my involvement. Fire was just made for a quick breakfast. There's no mystery there. Stop trying to pin this on poor innocent Engel. Now, I shouldn't have to remind you, defense, but you yourself were surprised that Engel was able to complete the shipment in time. Adding even more things for him to do in the times proportions. I can't say that word. Proportion. Whatever. That's right. The great Engel was efficient at his job, but not that efficient. No, it had to have been him. I'm sure of it. There must be some trick to play here. Some kind of shortcut. I must find it. Wait. Did he... No. Could he be hiding in the milk boxes when they left? I don't know, that wouldn't really solve the mystery though, would it? Some kind of shortcut. Because the milk shipment returned because of the wrong address. So it could have hidden in the box and then be returned back. But I don't know how this helps. Because he still would have had to do all the work of like the shipments. I guess I'll press for now. Surely my scenario is more plausible at this point than these panic attempts to fix your story. What's more plausible isn't for you to decide the fence. It's for the judge that makes the final call, and as long as his alibi stands, I can't imagine him siding with you. Yes, all the loose ends have to be tied up before the decision can be made. But please continue. Alright, let's keep pressing. Could you explain what that alibi is again? With pleasure. At the time of the crime, I was busy preparing the day's shipment of milk. Sorry. This is hard work. I barely had enough time to get them done before the courier came to take it. The ships were inspected by the Sheikah force as they were leaving the ranch. And our resident detective has told us they were found to be fully loaded with bottles of milk. That's right. The Sheikah force itself has vouched for me. There's no way I could be the culprit. Oh, I disagree. There has to be a way. There must be. Would it really have taken that long to murder someone and burn some clothes? It would have taken enough to definitely make the scheme infeasible. Why are you looking at me like that? You stop that. Completing these shipments is a rather involved process. You have to milk the cows, clean the bottles, pour the milk into them, pour them into crates, and load those into a wagon. I love working with the cows, but that part takes the longest because you only get a little at a time. So as Mr. Engel said, the whole thing really does take a while. Mother and I usually have to work together to get it done in time for the courier's arrival. There you go, defense. Your own client knows this unshakable truth. Okay, so there's no way you could complete the shipments and also do the killing. In that case, there had to be some way for him to finish the work faster. I just have to find it. That's where it is! Okay! So, okay, I was wondering how he... Because I was convinced that, he, diluted the milk. But I didn't know where that would come in. That's where it came in. He only did half of the shipments, and in order to deal with that, he diluted the bottle, so he'd have double. He'd have extra time. If that makes sense, you only had to get a little milk per bottle because it's diluted, whatever. All right, so. There's no way I could have completed those milk shipment, killed Talon, and trying to hide my involvement. I don't know if this is right. I know that this is... Okay, I know that this is what I have to do. This is the truth, but I don't know if this is the right thing to press right now, but I'll try. Objection! But did you though? Did you really complete those shipments properly? Alright, got it. Objection! Defense, I should have to remind you that Sheikah Force checked the boxes thoroughly. They were definitely full of milk bottles. Oh, I'm sure of it. It looked that way. What are you getting at, Defense? Here you go, Your Honor. Huh? Milk. For me. Oh, are you trying to bribe the judge now? I didn't think you'd stoop so low. The Crown will be informed of this. Oh, it's nothing like that. I'm asking if His Honor tried tasting the milk. Just one little sip. Just a little sip. This is highly irregular. But to be honest, I could use a drink. All this talking does make one's throat dry, I can agree with that. You probably talk the least out of everyone here, though. This is an offensive insist. I'll go ahead and take a sip. I'll take a sip, too. Is this what passes for milk these days? This almost tastes like water. Water? I have to agree. This is definitely not standard milk. As we heard from the princess and the detective, Lon Lon Ranch is renowned for the quality of its products. But there's no way people would say that about milk this lousy. Objection. Well, whatever. As if there's the unwashed masses could. The unwashed masses is crazy. The unwashed masses would know the difference between quality and garbage. Where are you going with this defense? It's simple, you see. I received this bottle from Detective Impa, still unopened during the first recess. As we know, there were no milk shipments today, so this must have come from for one of Ingo's shipments from yesterday. It's true that Ingo couldn't have murdered Talon and also completed a shipment on his own. Unless he cheated. Ingo watered down the milk to get the shipment done in time. Order. This is really well written. Like, this game is so well written because this is the kind of shit that you could not. Like, I would not come to this conclusion this naturally if they didn't set it up so fucking well. It just came so naturally. I was like, yeah, that's it. But like, this could have really been written poorly, and I'd be like, what do you mean? Like, watered down? Where'd that come from? Like, that's so out of like left field. Like, you know, I'm just so impressed with this fucking game. Like, it's not only an Ace Attorney like homage, but like this case in particular is like on the level of some of like the better Ace Attorney like cases. It's so good. I wonder if this team ever did any other Ace Attorney things or anything like that. I'd love to play some like single case Ace Attorney like games, you know, like fan games and shit. That'll be fun. I suppose that would work. Indeed, all I had to do is move Fury over the cows. To save enough time without ruining the taste too much, I guess he used about 50-50 split of water and milk. This is no. Talon. Objection. Let me stop you right there. Huh? I will concede that something odd happened to that shipment. But all you have proven is that Ingo's a slacker. How dare you? Objection. Be quiet, you mongrel. Sure, Ingo watered down the milk. That doesn't make him a killer, though, does it? Well, no. But now we know that he definitely could have done it. We know he did go to the crime scene. And we know he did have time to an opportunity to kill Talon as well. Yet there is a vital element missing still. Say the motive and you're fucked. Say the motive and you're so fucked. Huh? Let me put it into simple terms so an idiot like you can understand. Oh shit. You like the murder weapon? If Ingo was the murderer, then I couldn't have done it couldn't be the saw. Do I need to refute this? Murder weapon? What would a murder weapon even be? I don't think I have it. Oh, I got here just in time for the— Oh, hi, Roadrunner! Welcome back! Thanks for coming! Wrench inventory. Do I press? I guess I'll try. Why is that? It's simple. If the girl's story about working on the fence is true, then she was using the saw while her father was being murdered. He obviously killed him by drowning him in milk. That'll be some like Final Destination type depth for someone who works on a farm to drown in the milk tank. Also, this music, holy shit. It couldn't have been in two places at the same time. Do I agree with this? Oh shit. No, because like the saw could have been placed in her hand, right? Or no, because like he's saying that she had the saw because she was working on the fence. So are we arguing that the saw is not the murder weapon, but we don't have another thing? Or wait, hold on. I have an idea. Oops, wrong button. Where is it? That's the one. Okay. Hammers, knives, wood saws. Oh, they only have one wood saw. Damn it! I really thought I had it. I guess maybe I'll save state just in case. But I feel like I agree with him. I believe we're in complete agreement on this point. You realize the problem that creates for you, right? I'm sure it can be explained. It can all be explained. As if. Very well. Then let's move on to the why nothing else could have been the murder weapon either. Oh, okay. Maybe I think I got this right. Where would the supposed other murder weapon have come from? Hold it. Couldn't they ever use any old thing? Either answer the question defense or the discussion is over. No need to overthink this. Anywhere Ingo could have gotten the weapon from will do. I'll worry about the exact details after. Okay, no need to overthink it. So, just the wrench inventory? There's plenty of weapons here. Have you forgotten this murder happened in a wrench? There's plenty of sharp things in sight. Oh, that's simply impossible. Whoa, this supposed. Oh, there he goes. We checked all sharp objects on the wrench and searched everywhere. No fresh blood was found anywhere else. A press for now? Hold it! Couldn't Ingo have just hidden it, disposed of it, wiped it off? Okay, we established that the handkerchief of blood is actually her. I don't think he knew about the handkerchief. Hidden it, they would have found it, so it has to be disposed of it. Could they have just disposed of it some way? Huh, that's impossible, you see. I think I got the right one. Checked all. No items from the wrench inventory were missing, and that list is indisputable. How can you be so sure the inventory is accurate? Use your head. There is a royal visitation scheduled for that day. Wrench owner needed everything to be in order. He wouldn't double, even triple check that list when he wrote it. I'm vibing too, man. I feel ya. Supposed to would have, but the items in the wrench here are missing. That this is indisputable. The only thing I can think of is the milk shipment return. I don't know. Rakes, garden hose, buckets, hammers, knives, wood saws, saddles, horseshoes, axes, brooms. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. This? Objection! I think I fucked up. I fucked up. Okay, I fucked up. I fucked up. Oh, I have this evidence here. Listen to judge. There's evidence. No, I fucked up. I fucked up. Okay. So not that. Inventory missing. That list is indisputable. Am I forgetting something? Wait, I presented this. Maybe I meant to present that? Oh, I fucked up again. God damn it. Maybe try to ship it away? That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know how to present it exactly, because he's saying like, oh, every object is there, the list is indisputable, and he's kind of right. So I don't know how to dispute that. Shiny new penalty. Where to go empty-handed? Oh shit, okay. Oh man. A sharp metal object. Loaded murder weapon. Found in Melon's hand. Clean of blood. Conserve equipment. Water of milk that left his ranch. A little after the crime. Found cuts by man in the crime scene. Suppose you wipe the saw clean with this? Ranch kit from the print. I mean, this is a new thing that's there, but doesn't help. Found a wrench near burned out fire. There's a tiny bit of oil inside. And one of the milk shipments was during the wrench being misaddressed. One of the yesterday's shipment we brought it was tasteless. Did I say when to press them again? I'm stumped on this. At least assure the inventory is accurate. Ease your head. It's the royal visitation schedule for that day. The wrench owner needed everything to be in order, or we would have doubled to protect the list when we wrote it. But he would have, but the bottle maybe, or oh fuck me! Sorry, I didn't mean to breathe. God damn it! Oops! 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 Yeah. Hold on. First of all, before I present anything else, I should probably save state just for safety because I'm running out of health. Keys. See you right to skip test. By the way. Oh fuck! Thanks. Forgot about that. Doesn't help. The only things I can think of is these two. These aren't on the list. Wait, there's a date. And the name is... Oh! The list was by Ingo! He made the list! Never mind! Wait, I got it! The inventory list itself is false. Oh fuck, I almost missed that. Holy shit, that almost got me. Oh, fascinating. What exactly makes you question the veracity of this document? That will be another piece of evidence, something about the inventory itself. There's something wrong in the inventory itself? 15th of March. Do we know when the murder happened? No, I don't think so. They have the day, the time, but the date. Okay, I don't know if it's the date. There's something wrong. Handles, buckets, hammers, knives, wind saws, saddles, horseshoes, axes, brooms. I mean, there is the thing that it doesn't matter. Doesn't mention the oil bottle, but I don't know. Handles, buckets, hammers. Knives, water hoses, wheelbarrows, works parts, for instance, count those things. Oh man, I'm stumped again. Maybe I can. Somebody found the inventory itself. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. I'm just gonna point it out that it's by Ringo or Ringo, whatever. It's simple. You'll need a brief look at the inventory to see it can be trusted. Oh, I don't know why I was stuck on that for so long. It's pretty simple. You can just go around making some general statements of defense. Point out what exactly the inventory makes us suspect. Name, Ingo. Take that! Just look here. The one who compiled this list was Ingo himself. He could have easily falsified the counts as part of his plan. Oh. It doesn't matter. No, why is... Oh, that's... But, yep. For months later, every single playtester missed that. It took me a while to realize we had to make Ingle's name gigantic so people would notice it, and adjust the dialogue so many times. I can see that. I will say earlier, like I was like praising the game a lot because of the watered down milk, because it never like nothing spells it out, but it's hinted so well that it just came so naturally for me. It was one of the like coolest parts of the trial for me. It's like realizing the milk was watered down. Should have put gigantic red arrows on it. It's just a fucking YouTube thumbnail. It is, the name is pretty big though. That is pretty smart to do that. I don't know if I would have noticed it was like realistically sized to be like just at the corner of the page. I probably would have missed it. Nothing gonna left a wrench. That's where you're wrong, bucko. Are you really sure nothing left a wrench? What about a few little shipments of milk? Reports. I can't say that word. Have you forgotten that you said shipments had been checked by the Sheikah Force before they were allowed to leave? That's true, but there was a place in the Sheikah could have overlooked. But what in this Din's name are you babbling about? We're talking about bog standard crates here, boy. Not exactly vast dangerous dungeons full of nooks and crannies to stuff things into, are they? Haha, get it? Where could I have missed a murder weapon? It's simple. They overlook the count of the crates, the count of the bottles, the crate themselves. The crates themselves? Counts of the crate, counts of the bottle. I mean, they did overlook the contents of the bottle to some degree, I suppose. But yeah, maybe that's it, because like maybe they could have hidden a murder weapon inside one of the bottles? I'm gonna say state again because I'm running out of health, just in case, but I'm gonna go with that. There's one place inside the crates that the Sheikah couldn't have checked. Yeah, because they checked that the bottles were unopened when they were talking about the watered down milk. There's one place that the crates that the Sheikah couldn't have checked thoroughly while running the shipments. True, holy fuck. Yeah, I'm telling you, this fucking game is awesome. While running the shipment. Oh. That's right. Ingo put the murder weapon inside one of the bottles to conceal it from search. That does seem plausible. Objection! No, wait just a moment. Nothing could have left. Oh. A weapon is milk bottle wouldn't just go unnoticed. Someone would have to report it. That's where you're wrong again, bucko. Milk shipment return, baby. Oh. Press the wrong button. Milk shipment return, baby. You'd be correct. The weapon showing up in someone's milkshake would cause quite a stir. Oh, Link, you corny little guy. Gotta love Ace Attorney games. The more you start to get it, it feels like you're the smartest person ever. Yeah. I'm telling you, this game did amazing, like replicating the exact feeling you get playing like a really good Ace Attorney case. It's mug guy. The milk ever actually made it to any milk bar, that is. Oh. You see, I overheard a very interesting tale during recess. Word was sent from the ranch not long ago that one of the shipments was returned unnumbered, due to it being misaddressed. What? No! Indeed. If you recall, Engel is the one who handled all of that. Now, that's strange. The ranch supplies the same milk bars every day. Even if it had messed up the street address a little, the couriers would have known where the shipment was meant to go. How could they have bungled it that badly? It almost as if he didn't want anyone receiving a bottle of milk with a murder weapon in it. Oh! Bet Ingo expected his box to stay in shipping limbo a while longer. How unfortunate for him that Postal Service was on its game today. If it was any postal service in my country, it would be fucked. Maybe because they were worried it starts to smell. believe this calls for for us to investigate these boxes of milk more closely. Soldiers, have these boxes retrieved from the ranch immediately. There's ever functioning postal service? I mean, you know the postal guy from Hyrule, that guy fucking bolts. There's a whole thing about having to chase that guy.
This is Slander. Why would I kill Talon? Sure, he's a bit of a layabout, but he didn't give me a job. He did give me a job. Why would I want him dead? The motive. That's simple. Why, I'm surprised you've been asking about it. Huh? This evidence explains your motive. Here we go. I was waiting to present that for a while. I knew it. Here it comes. The very heroness document it brought to the court's attention states the following. In case of the testator's death, his daughter, Malin of London Ranch, will inherit the ranch. Unless she is unable to oversee it, in which case it shall be divided between the crown and the remaining employees. Oh. What? You not only killed Talon, but you decided to frame Malin for the crime as well, so you would be the one to inherit part of the ranch. That is why you volunteered to work in the silo all day. It gave you an alibi so that Malin will be the one to the only possible culprit. Of course, you knew about the royal visitation in advance. You knew Malin would be back to the ranch house to prepare before they arrived. A perfect setup for the royals to find her next to the body. No! What are you talking about? Talon signed the ranch over to me? Preposterous! Stop saying that word so much! Did he really not know? Oh shit, wait. Guess it was Dragmire who procured the actual document, not him. Oh, that throws a wrench in things. Could be that Ganondorf manipulated so he'd get part. We'll see. Your Honor. What is it, soldier? The box you requested is here. Already? That was quite fast. Apparently, the team at the ranch had already noticed something awry with it on their own. The box arrived just as we were about to rush over to the courier to deliver our message. Well. Let's see for ourselves then, shall we? The part of the shipment that proves my case is... Well. Would you looky here? This seems a little suspicious. Seems a little suspicious. Sorry, I had to do it. Here it is, from the bottle of a slight red tint on the milk. Looks like some kind of serrated knife. That explains your regular wound pretty nicely. How could those Sheikah idiots have missed us? I'm sure the milk was pure white when they first checked it. It took a whole day for the blood to dissolve in it. Either way, no matter how you slice it, this proves my theory right. Link, maybe don't say slice it in this circumstance. Kind of inappropriate. Fun fact, we've found that the red tint is impossible for Cloudbine players to see, so we made it so that if you pick wrongly, there Malin points out for it instead and you don't lose any health. Oh, that's so cool! That's so sick! Your fucking team has so much attention to detail, it's actually insane. Like, huge congrats on everything. I'm going to toss you out there. Oh no. Don't make me the sussy bot. Oh, I had it. Fine. You wanna know why? You wanna know why I really killed that scumbag? No, what are you? So you admit it? Also, the music, holy shit. Yes, I admit it. What would you do if one day, after years of back-breaking labor, despite putting your all into the ranch, you were thrown away like rubbish? You, without any reason, fired! Farewell, we don't need you anymore.
The crash out is here! It's the crash out moment of the trial? How does this go? What? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, don't lie, I heard it all. I was just returning back from another day of spine-wrenching work, and lo and behold, what's this? Malin and Talon talking behind my back. I heard it all. We'll let him go after the visitation. Oh my god. Does this idiot misunderstand what they're talking about and fucking crash out and kill the guy? I swear to god. We can handle things without him. And so, after volunteering to work on the shipment, I quietly slipped out while the girl was busy and shanked the good-for-nothing slacker. Huh, you should have seen his face. I didn't expect it at all. So yes, Malin, I killed that lazy bum you call father. And he deserved it. Oh shit. Damn. Well, 4K, everybody. We heard it here first. Order! Oh, order! The witness will cease boasting over such terrible deed. I think we've heard enough. Soldiers, take him away. Hold it. Wait just a moment. Ingo. Yes, girl. Want to apologize for what you've done? Apologize? Me? You're horrible. We weren't planning to fire you at all. You completely misunderstood what we were saying. What? Oh my god. Whoa. So much work recently. Well, you know how it goes with the royal visits. Always busy. Always a busy time. Gotta make sure everything's in tip-toe shape. Do worry somewhat old Ingo though. He's been complaining about his back recently. We should take a step back and relax sometime. I don't know who's talking, so I'll just voice normally. Maybe we should convince him to take a vacation. Huh. Now there's an idea. I'll do him good to just get out for a while. I'll discuss it with him after the visitation. After things calm down, we can handle everything without him. Oh no. Oh no. That's... You were planning what? A vacation for me. And I did... No. No, it can't be so. Please say it ain't so. What? What's happening? Oh my god! Getting beat up? Getting cuckoo? Kicking his ass! Mayhaps a bit of an overreaction on his part. Ba-da-bop, We have witnessed today the results of a truly horrifying misunderstanding. A misunderstanding or not, what you have done is unforgivable. Talon was a kind man, beloved by all who had the good fortune to cross his path. His loss will be felt not only at his ranch, but across Hyrule. The killer turned out to be an utterly pathetic man with delusions of grandeur. I mean, look at him! Another idiot, dressed like a clown. Almost feel bad for him. He's really laying onto him. Man's just upset because he lost. Prosecution's friend aside, I think it's time to declare today's verdict. This is just a formality. Will the defendant please step up to the stand? Yo, miss, I'm very sorry for the situation you found yourself in. I'm very glad you appear to have such a good attorney as a friend. I wouldn't have chosen anyone else.
Aw, thanks.
He's aura farming.
Now then, without further ado, in the name of Goddess Hylia, in the sacred land of Hyrule, I hereby find Melon of Long Wrench not guilty. Hey! Stop casting magic in court! Shadow Wizard Morning Gang, they're attacking. They love casting spells. Court is adjourned. Let's go! Yippee! That, I feel like there's more to it, but at the same time, we did get him. Arrogant court, defend lobby number 3. We did it! I suppose so. Guess Ingo's outbreak kind of soured the mood, huh? I don't think I can ever forgive Mr. Ingo for what he's done. That's fair enough, honestly. Really though, you shouldn't think about that for now. You're free, it's time to celebrate. Yes, you're right. Excellent work. Oh, Simba, I knew you'd pull it through. Oh, thanks. I couldn't have done it without you, really. So, thank you. Now, that's not quite right. If you want to thank someone, I'm not the one who deserves it the most. Huh? Oh, hi, Zelda. Your Highness! I thought you were going back to Hyrule Castle? What strings did Impa have to pull to get her here? I was, but I realized you should apologize for what I did personally. It's an honor. There is no need to bow, not after what I've done. Really, if not for my status, I would have probably been carted off to prison alongside the angry little man. Perjury's pretty serious, so that's probably not entirely wrong. As usual, you don't give yourself enough credit, Your Highness. How can you say that, Detective? I almost condemned an innocent person to prison. Yes, there are some things you should think twice about doing in the future. Why'd you pull out your knife? Calm down. Well, thanks to you, that young lady over here finally went free. Huh? Come on, attorney. Show her I knows what I'm talking about. The oil bottle. Take that! The bottle? Well, it's true. Without this and without knowing about the fire, I wouldn't have had any proof or to substantiate our claim. And really, you're obviously false. Ouch! I just stepped on my foot. Oh, there you have it. In any case, I'm sure Miss Malin isn't too upset. Well, sure? 10 Hut. We have orders to escort the princess back to the castle immediately. Ah, just in time. Farewell, Your Highness. And so they left. Now then, listen to me. I know that I'm perhaps being too lenient on the princess, but tough times are ahead. The princess will need all the confidence she can to lead the kingdom through them. She needs to learn to take responsibility for her actions too, though. And she will. Huh? Her Highness is in for a rather unpleasant afternoon today, I imagine. Hello? The urgency with which she has just been escorted out here isn't coincidental. What? Is the king gonna scold her? Is the king dead? I swear to God, if the king is dead! At the very least. Now then. My duty call. Okay, no. Maybe I'll overreact. My duty's call. Unfortunate, so I might be off. Again, you did well today, both of you. I trust I will be able to rely on you in future court proceeding as well. I'll try my best. That's all I ask. That unpleasant prosecutor seems to be making his way over here, so I'll be excusing myself post haste. Farewell. Uh-oh. You!
the front-facing angle does not do you any justice, my dude. It really doesn't do you very, very good. This isn't your most flattering angle. You forget how big his ears are. Hello, nice day we're having, isn't it? Tell me, now, where did that blasted detective go? To have my reputation tarnished this way by some novice attorney from the boonies. He hears all. Dramatic much. He's about ready to burst from anger. Alright, that's a bit better. He's such a sore loser. You lost, deal with it. Damn, get his ass, Ballad. Yeah, we got the verdict. Doesn't it make you even a little bit glad? Yes, I suppose there is some worth in that. Huh? What transpired is most unfortunate. I can only offer my condolences. You can figure out my face, dude. Just remember that it was the meddling of the idiotic princess and the stupidity of the blasted detective that led to your arrest. If you have any grievances, take it up with them. I suppose there is some truth to what he's saying. Speaking of the detective, it appears she has fled from me like a cocoa on fire. Mark my words, she will regret what she's done for generations. I mean, yeah, I suppose he's not wrong. He keeps coming back. Oh, that sure was something. Don't know if he was being sincere or just wanted to shift blame onto someone else. I wouldn't say he's entirely blameless. Never mind that. Do you think you'll be alright running the wrench by yourself? Of course I'll come visit, but I have my attorney duties too. Gotta do attorney duty in the attorney closet. Be right back. Sorry. Get in touch with the castle, see if they can spare some men to work at the ranch. Silly as my father may have seemed, he really did prepare me to take over the one day. He's taught me well. I'll make sure the animals are well cared for, just as I always have. That's the spirit. I believe in you. I really want to thank you for bringing the truth to light. If it wasn't for you, I don't even want to think about what could have happened. Don't mention it. I'm just glad everything worked out in the end. Yay! And so ended a very personal case for me. I felt like the weight being lifted off my back. Alan continued working at the ranch, hoping to make it prosper even beyond what her father was able to accomplish. I didn't really think much about it, but the days following were some of the happiest I'd lived for a long time. Little did I know the terrible tragedy would soon shock the entire kingdom, and I find myself smack dab in the middle of it. I knew it. I knew that there was something that was gonna happen. That's a legend for another day. And here we go. Ah, man, the cliffhanger! Ah! That was amazing! Oh my god! Oh, Legend of Zelda. Yeah, the Legend of Zelda, can you believe it? Cow. The Legend of Zelda. Hey, got it. Hey. This is so cool. Oh, look, it's Roadrunner! I see you! Oh, this incarnation of Zelda was crazy. We're gonna be debating where this falls on the timeline for fucking decades now. The animation in the credits, too. Oh my god! Hello! You think the Zora will put on some clothes? We're in court. So cool. It's so cool. Oh, he's in prison. Who's there beside him? You'd have a canon to us idea how to release an official timeline. Ooh, cool. I can kind of, sort of imagine, like, I imagine it's its own version of Link and Zelda that isn't, like, related to anyone else. Oh. Oh boy. He's scheming. He's horrifying me in the piano. I'd be curious about to asking how this exactly fit on the timeline for y'all, but also I don't want to like ask you to like spoil anything or like say anything you don't want to say, so I'll leave it up to you. This is so cool. Oh, she's being scolded. She's all fat. Down. Ooh. There's a whole new place of Detective Impa's office. And there's a cat. I like that cat. That's a cool cat. There isn't really a natural way of bringing it up in game, so being okay with talking about it openly. Oh, I see. So I can explain if you like. I'd love to hear about it, honestly. I'm big, like, I'm one of the few people that actually like this all the timeline, even if I am okay with them taking or leaving it in the future, whatever they're gonna do with it. But I really like that all the games are connected in this way. So honestly, I'd love to hear about it. Also, oh my god, you're at his grave. Oh, thank you for playing. Oh, thank you. The end. This is so cool. It involves the ending of Skyward Sword, if that's okay to talk about. That's okay. Spoiler alert, chat, but for me it's cool because I pretty much played every single Zelda game, so I don't get spoiled. That is a lie. I haven't played the Link's Awakening remake. Shame on me. I also haven't played the new Hyrule Warriors. But that's about it. That's the only you have not played every Zelda game, shut up. 2 games! Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment. Imprisonment? Yeah, Calamity. Age of Calamity. Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, and the Link's Awakening remake. That's the only 2, okay? So shut up. You know how the use of time travel, the end of Korean time creates a split timeline. Yeah. We got the timeline of young Link, adult Link, and then you got the timeline where he died. He did. Oh wait, there's. Oh, I think I see where you're going because you mentioned Skyward Sword. Go on, but I have a feeling I know where this is going. There's also time traveling on the. Yeah. So when you follow Girahim back in time to rescue the Mize, when you follow Girahim back in time to rescue the Mize, but before that, the Mize is fully eradicated in the present. Oh shit. Oh shit! The idea that a hero of law takes place in the timeline where the Mize is gone. That's so smart. Oh my god, that's actually really clever. Yeah, because then like Ganondorf wouldn't be like all powerful and crazy, but he'd still be an asshole. That's so cool. So I guess since there's no Ganon to destroy the kingdom every Tuesday, Hyrule's able to develop faster. So by the time we're in time, there's score rooms and stuff. That's so cool. So yeah, that makes sense because then like yeah, then this can be in parallel with Ocarina of Time while also being a different timeline. That's so clever. I love that. That's really cool. I really like that. Ah man, y'all thought of everything. Thank you so much for making this. The whole team, like kudos. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching too. I had a blast playing this. Oh my god. So it was fun. Glad you enjoyed it. Hell yeah. And I don't know if you're playing on the sequel of the cliffhanger. Oh, the respawn was skeleton? Hold on. Hold on. I was a fool. I could have pressed up. Never mind. Hold on. Let's keep playing. Extra round is unlocked. Check out the scene select. I thought it was one of those skill strings that you just like leave there that you have to take a picture to tell your friends like, look, I made it. But no, there's more. Extras. Interesting, but there it is. Meanwhile, somewhere else. Oh, super. Huh? Wait, what? Super talent game? That is not what I expected. Oh no! I'm done, chat. It was me. I'm the one that killed him. Evil Luigi went to jail for no reason. I was the murderer. And then Mario's in heaven. I guess this is what happened to Tal afterwards. He went to Mario heaven. I'm embarrassed now. He does have my nose one. Oh wait, he does! Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. I can't believe this. I'm the Bing Bing Wahoo guy, and I'm embarrassing myself now. There's a ROM button? Oh, there is! Wrong time to find out about a ROM button. Okay. ROM button might make this easier. Oh, that makes it much easier, actually. Oh, fuck. Maybe I spoke too early. I got this, chat. I got this. I'm doing this. This is awesome. This is so funny. I was totally expecting like oh, some like extra dialogue talking about like what happened afterwards or something. No, it's just. God damn it. I got this. I'm locking in. Before anyone in chat says it, because I know you're gonna. I'm locking in. Alright. Oh, fuck, goddammit. Chat, it's harder than it looks, I swear. Oh, goddammit. Now this is embarrassing. Streamlab, stop mocking me. This isn't about you. Okay, I'm getting a grasp of the physics, so I can accelerate midair by running. But I can shut up! I said it before you! I can accelerate midair if I jump and then run. Damn it! I'm getting farther. Getting farther. Hold on. Let me cook. It's actually kind of easier to maneuver like this. I jump and then run. Jump, run. Yeah, there you go. I mean, it gives him some mid-air control. Okay. Also, the Mario Wonder music in the Zelda's sound font. It's fucking amazing. There we go. Oh, hello? Wall jump? Oh my god, there's wall jump. I was not expecting that. That's fuck! Damn it! That's actually how this came about. Like the music came first and then the game? That was close. I made the music for fun as a joke and then the dev decided to make a game for it. That's awesome. I can kind of glean a time frame of when y'all were developing this from that tidbit alone. It's very interesting. Oh, what? God damn it. Wait, I can ground pound? Fuck. God damn it. I did it so cleanly before, come on. Come on! Oh, I know what's going on. I need to like not turn around, I think. Okay, I need to hold towards the wall, that's what's happening. I kept trying to hold like against the wall when I... Yeah, there you go. That works. Chat, I'm gonna be a little cheaty. just because if there's a checkpoint, I won't use this. But if there's no checkpoints, I might. You saw nothing. Look away. Do not. Do not observe. You're seeing what you're seeing. Your eyes deceive you. Motherfucker! God damn it! Shut up! I don't want to hear it. You with your lies and your deceit that your eyes perceive. You know not what you see. Ah! Maybe I need to do that one without running because the momentum is carrying me off the platform. Like if I... No, this... Fuck! God damn it. Ow, fuck! This is a problem with save state. The second you start save stating, you start playing so fucking sloppily. And then you look like a fool. I did it. Oh, God! Oh, come on! So true. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I love that y'all even like named it after as if it's like an extra chap. Oh no! Oh Zap! There you go. Whoa, I really needed one of those. Thanks. In return, I'll tell you about the secret I've heard. Supposedly, there's a game with a giant egg in which you can become a criminal. Huh? And a pair of games with climate change and time travel. Oh, he's talking about Zelda games. They say the extras can be unlocked by connecting them on the title screen using a certain accessory. Huh? Wait, no. Connecting them on the title screen using a certain accessory. Hello? No, I don't know what that means, but I'm sure you can figure it out. See ya. I now gotta figure out what this is. Huh? I thought he was talking about Zelda games at first, like a game with an egg on it that you can become a criminal. That's Link's Awakening. Then there was one card you can ask your stuff. I don't. This is a 64 game. I don't think there's an e-reader for this. The N64. Oh, the transfer pack. I don't know how to use that. I wasn't prepared for this. I don't know if I can do this right now. Which emulator is this? It's Parallel Launcher. You need to get ROMs for it, but I'm assuming the totally real innocent for ways of doing it. No, yeah, I could acquire them from my uncle that works at Nintendo, Uncle Shiggy, but I don't know exactly how I'd use them. Parallel doesn't support transfer back. Ah, it's fine. I'll look into there's a cheat code you can use instead. Oh wait, never mind. Hello. What do I do? Settings? Maybe I can look on the website. Oh, I was on the readme. On the title screen, press R to enter the settings. Shows check brightness. Using the C button as an aid to play the ocarina of time. Likely cause events from the opening of the awakening. You hear a jingle. Using the C button as an A, play the ocarina of time song most likely to cause the events from the opening of Link's Awakening. You will hear a jingle confirming that the code's been put successfully. Oh snap! Okay. C button's an A. We don't want to completely give it away for free. No, that's fair. That's a good way to like kind of hide it. Okay. Hold on. I do need to look up the song though, because I think I know what it is, but I don't remember how to play it. It's been a while. Ocarina. Time. Songs. I heard a sound, I think. I was kind of just mashing buttons to see what it would do. I did hear a sound, but it... Okay. Did I... Oh, wait, there it is. Never mind. Inga's Casino? Wait! I kind of just mashed it, I'm sorry. But also, oh my god. This is very fitting because the last fucking 64 game ROM hack that I played was fucking BAZR. The Song of Storms. Yeah, I had a feeling. I was looking up to see the sheet, but I kind of I mashed the buttons first just to see if like had any indication or not, and then I think I accidentally triggered it by just doing that. It's my dumb gamer luck that comes in clutch in the worst time possible. Right, this is actual... Fuck. I'm a Balatro nerd that can do this. I got this. Damn, he got me. Two birds is pretty good. Where are the banana cards? Banana cards? Huh? Oh, Balatro. I try to... Okay, so I have... Let's see. Come on. Tingle? Hello? Damn it. Got a full house. If I can change the music with the arrows I see. Got a 3 of a kind. That's pretty good, right? I'm soon getting this king, so maybe I can draw Zelda, see if I can get something better. Oh, wait, that's pretty good. Yeah, baby, let's go! Got his ass! Okay, let's go back to the title screen for now. I just wanted to get one over him. That's so funny though. This music track is from Extra Free. Oh! There it is, Extra Free. Some turnabout feeds. Got the turnabout name scheme and everything. This case contains spoilers from Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Alright, chat, you've been warned. Progress through the story will override your current progress to the main story of Hero Law. That's fine. We already beat it. Yep, let's go. This case works best if Link is a thief in your Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening save file. I think I see where this is going, and I'm very, very excited. Please insert Link's Awakening DX game pack in the transfer pack. Oh shit. Continue anyway. Default name will be used. Okay. That's really cool. Like, you can actually transfer. That's so cool. That's so cool. Alright, again, court with number 7. Hello? Excuse me? Oh, here we go. Oh, you made it in time, I guess. Still no clue on why on earth they call me here at an ungodly hour. Small reward if you get 50 rupee, by the way. I would, but I'm not that poker brain to be able to do this right now. So I think I'd rather go do this for now, and then maybe I'll call it for today. You? Yes, me. I don't like being woken up at 2 a.m. either, believe me. I really hope that old fool has a good explanation for this. Old fool? You mean the judge? Huh, I see you both already here. Splendid. I'm so glad I looked at the extra, that's so fun. I hope this wasn't too much of an inconvenience for you. That remains to be seen. What could possibly be so important about this burglary case to warrant this kind of urgency? Caves? We're doing the trial? You mean you haven't been told, defense? Oh dear, my apologies. I suppose I did order the soldiers not to tell anyone about what happened. There must be they must have interpreted that a bit too literally. But that's fine. Secrecy is paramount here. Yes, having an entire entourage of Hylian soldiers arriving at the Gyarados fortress in the middle of the night was the pinnacle of stealth. No one knows. It's a secret to everybody. Hold it! Wait a moment. I can just defend someone on the cuff like that. That would be incredible and unfair to the defense. Oh, doubt your skills. As much as I'd like to agree with your defense, we have no choice in the matter. This trial must happen at this very moment. I'm so lost. Well, get on with it then, old man. What is this about? Right, yes, of course. Let me start from the beginning. A few hours ago, I was fishing for my daily ablutions when a great light appeared within my chambers. It was like nothing I'd ever seen before. The night literally became day before my very eyes. And that wasn't all. People started to come out of the light. I was shaken with fear. One of those people claimed to be the goddess herself, Hylia. This isn't at all what I thought it was gonna happen, actually. Hello? What's going on? What? I know, believe me, I was as flabbergasted as you are. Goddess proceeded to explain that in another world, one of her chosen heroes is severely punished for committing some kind of terrible deed. Never mind, okay, we're back on track, I guess. I had a feeling that we'd somehow wind up defending defending Link from Link's Awakening. I see now. That's adorable. Decided someone else should determine whether this punishment is just or not, to ensure her own biases will not affect the outcome. Our own world was chosen as the best candidate to make this judgment. Okay. Now we're defending our dream selves from another timeline? Pretty much, yeah. Your Honor, it was all a dream. It's a joke, right? There's no way any of that's true. This is insane. Yes, it seems the judge has completely lost his marbles. Clearly his age has finally caught up to him. I will be filing appropriate notices as soon as I can. At the very least, we can both get back to sleep quickly. That is true. Oh, I believe I know just the way to convince you two. Soldiers, please call in the defendant. Oh shit, wait, what? Wait, what the? Oh my god!
Hi! Hey! How's it going? It's me! It is a new bottle. The... Defend... Defense! What's happened? This is like so much effort to put into something that I almost missed. It's like so impressive. We don't have time to watch you pass out. Get yourself together. Oh, right. That's what happened. Wait, he doesn't talk. How is he gonna defend himself? Well, defense, are you convinced now? I guess I can deny it, can I? That's definitely me. Younger, wilder, perhaps, but sure enough. I guess so. Excellent. In that case, let us formally begin. This court is now in session for the trial of the thief of Colin Island. Oh right, if you steal an item from the shop in Colin Island, like the shop, they'll forcefully change your file name to thief. It's really funny. Your Honor, you can't just declare him the thief from the get-go. No, of course not. I have his name written down here. It seems I'm unable to say it. My god, fascinating. A curse of sorts. I assumed it's only to punish him to decide it's just or not. Just? How could this be just? Oh shit, he talks! To be forever called thief by everyone? Even I can't say my own name anymore. Well, as far as I'm concerned, it seems right to me. After all, everyone's just speaking the truth, are they not? He talked! Objection! The defense demands the prosecution abstain from claiming the improving statements. I firmly believe my client is innocent, of course. Oh, well, about that. Dude. I might have actually done it. Dude, come on. Oh. That's her. Yes, her greatness did specify that the defendant's guilt was non-negotiable. We're only here to determine whether the punishment faced was reasonable. Link is so done with Link. Now then, prosecution, please give your opening statement. What? I don't know anything about this case, old man. You only just called us here and remember. You're the one with all the details, so go on, get to it. Well, I suppose Actually, why don't we just let the victim describe what happened? She have the most accurate knowledge of the event. This must be some kind of nightmare. Every good lawyer knows you should never defend yourself. Does this count? Oh my god, there he... I saw him! Did I see him in the credits at one point? It's the storekeeper. Alright, then who are you then? Oh yeah, myself own the toy shop back in Colin, I do. I don't like his mouth at all. I really don't like his mouth. The greatest shop owner in town, it tells you. It's the only shop in town. Whoa, not so close. No touching, you don't know what could happen. The world could implode. I don't think the goddess would allow this whole thing if there were a real possibility. So what is the only shop? There's only better. The whole in this world or the next. Never seen anyone complaining. Yes, whatever. Now tell us what happened. How did you let yourself get swindled so easily? I'll say it all. Just watch me. This guy's weirding me out. Just a normal day. I was tending to my cash register. And suddenly this kid bursts in.
Green Burr tells you. He grabs the nearest thing and runs behind myself. So I turned around. But he ain't there anymore. You're even describing exactly how you pull it off. That's so funny. They turn back to the entrance. I caught up, but he's gone. Nowhere to be seen, it tells you. In case you don't know, chat, he doesn't let you do it normally. You actually gotta swindle him. You gotta make him turn around and not be able to see you. You can afford me wares going for free, you know. They're already cheap as possible. Why I oughta? Well, I suppose he did already pay you the ultimate price. Wait, what a descriptive testimony. I feel as if right there. Hold on, there's just one thing I'm confused about. Who was it that set this curse or whatever it is on my client? It was me, of course. What kind of shopkeep would I be with some red magic? You know how it looks, but the guy can literally shoot deadly energy beams. I would not underestimate him. Right, of course. Without further ado, please proceed with the cross-examination defense. Oh boy. Here we go, the great heist. It was a normal day. I was standing to be cash registered. Oh right. Already, okay. I have nothing, so I definitely gotta press him. Hold it! You get many customers that you start on regular days like this, witness? Wait, hold on, let me see something. Oh my god, they have art! Look at this, they've been a different art style, it's so funny. The victim of the crime ordered to call Intel Shoes to shop. My kleptomaniac self from another world. Get many customers that you store on a regular day like this, witness? I can say I do. It's a small town, you know. Besides, I think lately the people have been spending their money at the blasted trendy game. Ooh, that 4-odd scoundrel running such an eyesore. Man, this is really making me want to play Link's Awakening. Trendy game. The crane game that's also in town. 10 rupees per game. It's pretty easy to win. Huh? There's something wrong with people prefer literally gamble on crane game to buy from this guy. Please continue, witness. Sorry, this kid person couldn't blur, tell you. A blur? Are you sure this was definitely my client? It's through me, mum. Could be anyone else. It's a small town, you know. I know everyone's there. No one else wears a weird green dress. Hey, this is my finest tunic. Objection. I fail to see how this matters in any case. Have you forgotten that your doppelganger's guild has already been established, defense? Forgotten? No, but I wish I could. Alright. What is that stolen anyway? What is it that was stolen anyway? What does it matter? You stole something, and that's that. No need to be getting into the nitty-gritty. As it happens, defense, the goddess herself forbade us from talking about this. She called it a technical limitation, whatever that means. What? But that's the most important question here. With something cheap, surely you can agree the punishment is too severe. I get it, because technically the game can't know how we stole the item. That's cute. It is what it is. Percent, it is what it is. I must ask you to drop the line of questioning. This is ridiculous. This is so good. I know, I'm loving this so much. Oi, don't look so glum, chum. Here you go. This is a flyer of all my wares. That should give you an idea of what it might have been. Well, it's something at least. The court accepts this flyer into evidence. If you ask whether this change, depending on your links to looking in save file, if you use the transfer pack. I guess I wouldn't have a save file to give it even if I could make the transfer pack work, but that's a shame because that sounds so cool. It's such a cool extra to have. Oh my god. Well then, witness, please continue. It's fine, just wanted to mention. No, yeah, I totally get it. I personally wish I could like experience that. I might even like, I don't know, maybe I'll finagle something later on my own time just to see everything there is to see, because I really like this game. I'm gonna press insane so I turn around. That's really funny. It's the time I heard of a ROM hack easier feature like that. It's so cool, right? Patrons can just really go behind the counter like that? No, of course not. I don't have a counter. What? Customer had to hold their items while I rang them up. Wouldn't the register have to be on a counter or something similar? Oh, yeah, I suppose. But it's only big enough for me to register, not for any products too. That's what I mean. If you use LADX and change links to any color in the color changes in game too, for example. Really? Wait, that's so cool! Oh my god! That's insane! There's so much detail. I see. You got a problem? Well, you're criticizing me interior decor. Best to have a little extra fluff as possible. Keep the customer eyes on the ways, you see. Well, I can't deny there's some logic to that. We ain't there anymore. I like the little turnaround animation. Actually, that reminds me. I noticed that the wall behind me was starting to get moldy. This cheap spot distracted me for just a split second, you see. It's all a joke, some kind of skit. Turn back to the entrance. Let me guess, it wasn't there either. As I live, the slimy rope. Ay caramba, he's gone. Nobody's seen, I tell you. Your establishment doesn't exactly have the tightest security, does it? Well, never needed any. Everyone in town trusts everyone else. Everyone was shocked when I told them I was telling you. Shocked! Uh-huh. I do have to ask, why did you need to steal from the store exactly? Well, you see, I really needed one of the things in there. Yes, that's what paying is for. I was shipwrecked. I hadn't exactly swimming in rupees. Objection. Defense, do you have an actual question for the witness? Then let us move on. Continue, shopkeeper. Well, I suppose it did already pay for the ultimate price. What does that mean? Oh, that's right. The guy literally killed me when I went back to the... What? You know, if you're going to make up a lie, at least make it believable. It's not a lie, it's true. How are you here, Dan? I don't know. I got undone somehow. Nick's face is really funny, yeah. One moment, I'm getting fried. One moment I'm getting fried, and then poof. Back at the doorstep, and that guy's just smiling at me, creepily. Surely death is enough of a punishment for theft. This all sounds very hard to believe, defendant. Well, what did the witness mean by the ultimate price then? Brew reloaded his save. We're reaching Undertale levels of mana here. Oh, why? Just meant a curse and sat on him, didn't I? Yes, that was it. Perfectly sensible. Okay, I'm starting to get goosebumps. But surely that is all there is to it. Caramated stew. That's quite the testimony. If you say so, you're the lawyer here, whatever that means. Wait, are you saying there's no lawyers in your world at all? I don't think there are. How weird. Imagine how that would even work. Anyway, best to stay on track. I don't have much work with to work with here, so I should keep pressing for more details. Didn't I press everything? Did I miss something? Yeah, press everything. Oh, wait. This is where the core of the town. Oh. Okay. Wait. No. You know, they're already cheap. Oh, wait. Okay, that's it. They're not cheap at all, is what we're trying to imply. Objection! Cheap, you say? That's not quite true now, is it? Oh! Whatever do you mean, defense? Your Honor, if you look at the flyer the witness has so graciously provided with us with, do any of these items here seem like a bargain to you? Well, let's see. Goodness gracious! 980 rupees for a simple bowl. Wait, that's more than I get paid in... Objection! No, wait just a blooming second. All the villagers will be happy with the shop. No one's ever complained, you know? Is that so, witness? Tell me, how many customers you get each day? That's not important. It's all because of the blasted trendy game. Not me fault, but folks prefer to play with that stupid crane. I will agree the prices have been inflated. So what? Objection! What do you mean, so what? My other self needed to survive somehow, and the prices were entirely unreasonable. I was shipwrecked. I would have taken me months to get that kind of money. Yes. Given the survival scenario, I suppose this explains the defense motive at the very least. Indeed, he didn't just steal out of malice or with profit in mind. It was a life or death situation. Life or death, you say? Tell me, which one of the items listed in the flyer is necessary for survival precisely? Well, for instance... Exactly. Maybe the recovery hearts? 10 rupees is way too much for those. Oh, I agree. That's a terrible deal given that you can get them by just cutting some grass. Yeah. Oh. Yes, everything in this store is carried that one might need survival could have been easily obtained elsewhere. The defendant had no pressing need to... Oh. Prosecution makes a valid point. There's no food or water listed among the wares after all. Objection! I wasn't just trying to survive, I was trying to leave the island. Leave the island? Ugh. And how would you do that using that set of items, pray tell? Were you planning to paddle the island with a shovel? No, not directly like that. The island can be escaped by normal means. I needed to wake up the windfish. Your world is so normal that Link sounds crazy right now. What? The heck is a windfish? I'm not sure. Right. So you knew it needed to reawaken because of now. Are you trying not to make sense at this point? Woohoo! Yeah, because I'm shedding some light in this particular matter. No way! Oh shit! My Jove! I'm talking now. Oh my fucking god! This is insane. I love this so much. They even used the OoT model. That's so. Yeah, they made a whole new owl model from like based on the Link's Awakening owl. This is awesome. Ooh, it feels like I was needed. I can't. You did what? It would be wise not to scoff at what your counterpart is telling you.
So you mean...
Yes, of course. Everything the brave young lad has said is true. He's one special quest, and Colin is no regular island at all. If you would allow me, I can explain everything. Oh, thank the goodness. I swear to God, because, okay, I'm thinking, right? In theory, I'm assuming this version of Link hasn't beat the game yet. He stopped midway. So maybe he doesn't know that the island is a dream yet. And I'm just waiting for the moment where the owl's gonna be like, so cover his ears. He's not supposed to know this yet. So it's a dream.
I was thinking this. Finally, someone will actually explain something.
Objection. What the utter nonsense? I object to the presence of this animal in my courtroom. No way I'm going to listen to testimony from him now. If I had a nickel for every time a bird testified in an Ace Attorney game, I have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. And because of yours, I'm going to spoil the plot.
Objection.
Oh, so you accepted everything happening here, but not this? The defense demands the right to cross-examine the bird. Wait, is this a one-to-one quote to what Phoenix said to the fucking parrot? I think it might be. If that is, that's hilarious. What about the bonehead, stupid? Order! Allow me to share my opinion on this matter. Given the situation at hand, I see nothing wrong with allowing a bird to testify, unusual as it may be. Mr. Owl, please tell us all we need to know about the nature of the Call-In Island. I'm sure that's a direct quote. I'll check. Oh, you don't need to, but thank you. Appreciate it. Following its very existence, it's tied to the windfish's slumber. As long as the windfish is asleep, the island cannot be escaped, like a terrible nightmare. The young shorebearer must thus search for the 8 instruments of the sirens and play the ballad that will wake the great one. With the instruments that all united, the windfish slumber shall come to an end, and so shall Colin.
That didn't explain anything either.
Oh. I guess he does know then. They do imply in the game that Link knew it all along, so I suppose that makes sense. Just like I said, listening to this bird was a waste of time. Perhaps that was not as clear as I'd hoped. Do forgive me. Over mystifying is a bit of an occupational hazard for our kind.
What occupation? Professional owl?
Please, if you have questions, I will happily answer. Hoot. Well, this witness seems to be all but begging to be cross-examined. Defense, please go right ahead. Believe for existence is... I hold it. Well... Let's start with the dongle in the room. Is the dongle in the room? The heck is a windfish? The dongle? No, young consular, you must be confused, Who? The windfish, the Leviathan, is a huge whale. As far as Colin is concerned, it's always been, and as long as Colin is, it'll always be. Kind of an existential nightmare. Right, a deity whale. Bring up the fact that the whales are not fish, but at this point I don't think it really matters. Not exact quote, but it's a reference rated Ace Attorney 1 still. I see. I did clock that it might have been like a joke, like a joke on the time they cross-examined a bird, but I guess it makes sense it's not an exact quote. Either way, that's really funny. Wait, what? What would happen if you did try? Why couldn't you just build a raft and try to sail away? Well, truthfully, I do not know. Perhaps, no matter how long you sailed, the island would just never fade from view. The sea would never end like an infinite staircase. Until you turned around and found yourself back where you started in no time. And that's Mario, that's a Woohoo! I know that one. Or perhaps you would just die.
Yikes! That's a possibility!
I admit, I thought about trying that a few times. It's backwards long jump. See, that will solve this problem. Instead of remember, chat, if you're ever in a pickle and you're like, do I commit a crime? Don't. Just backwards long jump. Ooh, there's but one way to escape. Instruments of siren. Well, how does one obtain these elusive instruments exactly? Well, that is no simple task, to be sure. The instruments of the siren sleep deep within temples scattered across the land, fraught with monsters trapped and other dangers. At the end of each formidable foul foe guarding a peace. Yes, OoT. To obtain all instruments of your, it's to slay all those who corrupt the island from within.
Slay foes.
Look, slaying foes, that sounds like some kind of mass murder spree. It appears... Yes. It appears that our worlds may differ from each other more significantly than I thought. I cannot feel him here. How strange. Oh, okay, actually, I'm glad I asked about the timeline placement, because, now it's coming into play. The mice is gone. What in this name are you babbling about, you feathered menace? In our land, since the very beginning of time, an evil influence has permeated all. The king of evil, the demon lord, Ganon, from the very dirt of the earth to even the first thoughts of an infant. If you dig deep enough, if you look closely enough, you will find this malice and hatred. The king of evil, Ganon? So he noticed too. Could it just be a coincidence? Actually, when I speak of vanquishing, just fucking Ganondorf is like, hold on a minute. Can the hint that I hear, but not really explain in full? Yeah, it's nice that you let me know before I did this, because I would have been like trying to like piece together stuff and just be like, wait, how does that work? But like it taking place in like the alternate version of like the alternate timeline on Skyward Sword actually like just connects it all together really. Actually, let's speak of vanquishing foes, let's speak of his creations. Deeply rooted in the most primordial evil, those foul beasts only go out for their own survival and for the misery of others. There could have only been cool evil king instead of a lousy lawyer. Oof, no being that has been touched by highest grace would object to their destruction. It's an innate to our nature as breathing. And yet, here is a world without him. Is your world lucky to have been spared as ours particularly, or has ours been particularly unlucky? That I do not know. Perhaps this is even the very reason her grace has chosen this world to send us to. Do you have any idea what this is about? I think I do, actually. Really? I don't think it really matters for what we're talking about, though. Right. We get back to what to the matter at hand, then? Why, Hoot, of course. I was just mussing about. Right, and I don't suppose making a noise in any other way would suffice. You know, just screaming into the ear or something? Of course not, my dear consular. The windfish sleep is not natural. A magical slumber like that can only be broken via magical means. Right, but
What do you mean by the last part? Will something happen to Colin when the witchfish wakes? Colin Islands is a magical place born the windfish's slumber. Once the Leviathan awakens, the magic keep Colin in place will dissipate. You mean... Ooh, of course. When the windfish wakes, Colin would disappear, and nary a sign shall remain. What? Did you know about this? Well, truth be told, I suspected. Yeah, there you go. There's a heavy implication that Link knew all along, or at least had a good feeling, because he just kind of has a feeling of like acceptance at the end. Like he's just like, yeah, I guess I gotta do it. Clever lad, cool. Yeah, surely you've noticed. The only shop in town selling nothing but tools and equipment, shopkeepers with magical powers, villages of talking animals. Colin as a whole is unnatural. It's a place made of dreams and nightmares. Villages of talking animals. Missed that part. Well, what about the inhabitants then? Where would they go when the island disappears? Indeed. Well, shit. After all we heard here, I think one thing has been made clear. My client has truly found himself in a life or death situation. This testimony fully corroborates that. On top of that, to escape the island, he had to go through a life-threatening quest. In order to survive this ordeal, he needed to be as well equipped as possible. The only way to get the needed equipment was for the store, which was charging exorbitant prices. These are all clear mitigating factors. And with that in mind, the defense asserts his punishment is far too severe. Indeed. It's just paint the defendant in a more positive light. It appears the fact might have been necessary given his situation. Is the store owner having a fucking crisis right now, being like, am I gonna vanish? Huh? Yeah, it's done easier than I thought, and still enough time to go back to sleep. That always used to annoy me a little, but it's really come into my rescue this time, hasn't it? Ooh, I'm only here to help, lad. I feel there's no need to further prolong this trial. While this court does not condone the defendant's act in itself, I do not believe that he has been punished far too harshly for it. And so this court finds the defendant. Objection! Old man, surely you don't mean to tell me that you've woken me in the dead of night just to make a farce out of this trial. A farce? Mr. Dragmeyer, the defense has presented a rather compelling argument. Compelling? Don't make me laugh. Yes, he had a reason to do what he did. All criminals have reasons. That's no justification. Objection! It wasn't just any reason. Survival was at stake here. Objection. Was it though? Huh? You, bird brain. Woohoo! Yes, what's it? What is it? You said the defendant was to go visit a bunch of dusty old temples to search for an instrument. Tell me, were those instruments the only things in there? Hoot? No, I suppose they were not. Hoot? With structures as old as those, you're bound to find things left by previous inhabitants. Why, Hoot, yes. I'm sure there will be lots of treasure left in there too, Hoot. Oh boy, here we go. Oh no. Treasure, money. Oh, that was within the brat's grasp. He could have easily gotten the funds to properly push the item he stole with only a little legwork. Wait a moment. Wouldn't be that easy. Those places are full of monsters and traps. On the equipment, it would be too dangerous to go alone. This game's cute. Oh, how quickly you've forgotten defense. Try to recall the fine men's word from just a few moments ago. Young sword bearer must search for this ancient instrument of siren. Oh, sword bearer. Uh-oh. Ah!
Our little kleptomaniac had a perfectly good sword with him. He wasn't barehanded at all. No, all he was looking for was some kind of easy shortcut out of his predicament. Or maybe the little snake just wanted to keep all the treasure for himself.
How dare you? I'm not a greedy treasure hoarder.
Either way, the defendant might have had a reason for his theft. But I'd say the reason was likely nothing but selfish. Oot. Oot. He wanted to keep the treasure. Now, Barrister, that's not even remotely possible. All the treasure, as part of Colin, would naturally disappear with it. Ugh, that doesn't mean anything. The twerp might not have known that.
Oh, come on, just admit you're wrong.
Now this is quite the pickle indeed. The prosecution has brought up some good points, but so has the defense. Furthermore, we seem to be out of testimony to discuss. At this point, this will be a hard decision to make. Actually, that reminds me. There's something to keep bringing up in your testimony, Mr. Witness. Yes, what is it? You have to mention that Golden is like a dream or a nightmare. How literal is that? What are you going on about now? Of course. Oh no, it very much is. What? Who? I thought the point was clear. My apologies. Golden only exists within a dream. We are in a dream right now too, in fact. Whoa, what? Oh my, this whole trial isn't real? I should have known. This whole thing was just way too fantastical. Well then, now that we made it clear, I'm just going to go and wake up if you don't mind. Objection. You're right, you called it. Holy shit. I guess it makes sense that the trial for Colin would also happen in a dream. Well, that might be the wisest thing you've proposed so far, defense. But of course, it's not going to be you waking up. I'm the only real person here. You sound like very defensive for someone who should be sure that he's not sleeping. Or that he is sleeping, never mind. Having the slightest idea how my mind conjured up this nonsense. Shouldn't have had that noble pursuit before that. Bro is still crunked. Oh, I suppose it wouldn't be the first time I've journaled this courtroom. Never been quite this vivid, but I guess this old man still has quite the active imagination. Meanwhile, my imagination is being a bit overreactive right now. I guess. I haven't even have any noble pursuits. They're all dreaming. I guess they're like mind melding. Please wait. Huh? You can't just wake up. What about me? What about you? Clearly just an invention of my mind, Brett. But hey, you want a resolution? No problem. Judge, declare a guilty verdict right now. Prosecutor Dragmeyer, I refuse to hand down a faulty verdict, even in my dreams. No, this won't do. I would just have to wake up now. Here he goes. Well, this is awkward. Strange. I don't seem to be able to... Ooh. If I may interject, I have said that this is a dream, yes. But why would that mean that nothing here is real? Oh, be quiet, you pile of feathers. I banish you from my dream. What? What is this? Am I stuck in a nightmare? Well, naturally, only one person here can actually control the dream. Everyone else is just along for the ride, so to speak. Are you saying everyone here is actually real, just sharing the same dream? Why, who, of course. Our grace chose one person to be the host, and then thrust the others into it. Reporter, god damn it. This is all in the green brat stream. Why doesn't he just remove his curse on his own? Report, god damn it. Preposteros. Whatever. Not at all, my angry gray little friend. I never said he's the only in charge. He came from a dream world of Colin, after all. Well, how did he wind up in someone else's dream then, you blasted buzzard? Having battled with Ganon before, he's of particular interest to the Demon Lord. The evil one saw an opportunity and forcefully shoved him into the dream of the Windfish. A dreamscape he was been steady perverting with his own evil for many years. He infested it with his own creations, twisted it into a dangerous place, and imprisoned his creative event. I like the implication that Link ended up in the island because of Ganon. Is that in the canon? Did he? I don't know if this game is like implying that like out of nowhere, or if they actually implied that in canon. Might have been like a manual or something. As a result, there's also our green-clad friend cannot wake up normally. Or maybe in the timeline. Like the timeline, like Zelda. What's the book called? I forgot. Whatever. But this world is free of Ganon. Whoever the host of this dream is could just indeed awake. Although I cannot imagine the goddess Hylia would be very thrilled at that conclusion, having made all the effort to bring her chosen hero here. No one knows the timeline of Zelda, not even Nintendo. I don't know. Obviously they didn't plan for it, but I like how it's put together. Even if there are some holes, people tend to focus a lot on the flaws of the timeline and not like focus on how well it connects together, like in most places. Like being able to connect together a bunch of disparate games they didn't plan to be on the timeline all together in the timeline and only have a few minor like plot holes. It's kind of impressive. I really like the timeline for that. Now, what are they going to do with the timeline now? I don't know. It seems kind of up in the air at this point, but either way, even if they stop using it, I like that it existed. How do you know all this? Why, isn't it obvious? I myself am part of the Windfish's spirit. The games are never intended to be on one timeline. They just made whatever they wanted. Everything we wrote here fits with the canon presented and leads the waiting itself to it. I think we didn't quite match all the canon presented in other media. Oh. Okay, so it must have been said somewhere that Link ending up in the Windfish's dream was because of Ganon. I just didn't remember that. Why not just stand idly when Hylia's own crew champions dealt such a bad hand? And so I've tried to lead you to the instruments, and I reached out to Hylia to help with this predicament. I can hardly believe it. Well, who is it then? Who is the one controlling the stream? Who? That I do not know. That is something you have to find out for yourself. Whoever it is, we'll have the final word in this trial. So that's it then. It all hinges on this point. Who's this dream Windfish? I must consider all the facts. Who's the one that Her Grace Hylia chose to control the stream? Could this be one of the free people? Dragmire, the judge, neither of them? I think it's me, or Link, you know. Both Dragmire and the judge have already conclusively proven that they're not the host of the stream. Who does that leave? Maybe one of them? The owl, the shopkeeper? None of them? Shopkeeper would be funny. Can be either the owl or the shopkeeper. They each have ended the trial and they're in favor by now if they were in control. And I already know the thief isn't the one in control, so who does that leave? I'm in control. It's me. I'm the
It's me!
That was funny. Hey! I am this dream's windfish! That's it! There's no doubt about it! Well, what are you looking so smug about? Isn't it obvious? I just realized I must be the one controlling this dream. No, it can't be. I see you realize it now too. Oh my, you mean you're the one? Well, let's give it a try, shall we? What are you? Oh. You can't do that to him. That's diabolical. Hello, everyone. Aw, yeah. Now this stream's getting good. Lee, come on now. Shut the fuck up. Marion? Wrong one, buddy. Defense, what did you do? What did you do to Prosecutor Dagmire? Nothing bad, of course. I just ejected him out of here. Probably waking rather abruptly right about now. I decided it'd be nicer to have someone more pleasant to deal with on the opposing side. Perhaps you could have something more to add. And it's lonely in the sense. That's cheating! That's funny though. This won't stand for this. I won't stand for this. You can just give yourself an easier opponent. That's a shame. Don't do it to him. No! Wait, we'll get the verdict now. I know of one good candidate. Huh? Oh shit! Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial. Will the defendant please step up to the stand? Is this really okay? But the goddess wanted a fair trial. Actually, she requested no such thing. What? It's so good, I know I'm dying here. It's so funny. The way the judge put it, the only stipulation was that someone else decide your fate. It said that someone else should determine whether this punishment was just or not. Sure, her own biases would not affect the outcome. At no point did she specify how the decision should be made by how many people, or how many people should be making it. That still feels like cheating. Well, there's only one way to find out if this is allowed or not. Score found the defendant. Objection. Wait, I'm not having this. My product was still stolen, you know? What kind of justice is... Bro got blowed up? Don't interrupt me. Now then, once again, the court finds the defendant... Not guilty. Hey, let's go! So let's see, your name is Link. Oh, it's the same. Of course the names are the same. I'm not sure why you're surprised. In any case, I believe you should be getting back to your own world now. And no more stealing, you hear? Oh, of course not. Never again. Glad you hear that. Best of luck on your quest. And with that, court is adjourned. This reads the actual name of your... Yeah, I had a feeling. It's funny though. There's like 20 different versions of the dialogue for specific names. Oh! Oh my god, that's so cool. Link's legal agency, Kakariko Village. Oh, we got to see his legal agency. In Kakariko Village, interesting. Yeah. What? Where? The office. That's right, If she uses the transfer pack, the game gives you the option to undo the fee flag on your save file. Oh my god, I was wondering if that was the case. That's so cool. That's right, I stayed to catch up on work. Guess I must have fallen asleep reading the case files. Oh my god, so like that's like an actual way, like if you steal, you just like play through this to be like, alright, let me defend my Link, make sure he's fine, and then go back to playing it. That's amazing. Guess I missed falling asleep reading case files. Man, what a crazy dream though. What was it about again? Oh, I had a feeling they were gonna forget about it. A little mess things up a little too much if they remembered it. I was in court and then... Ah, darn. It's gone already. Can't remember a single thing. Oh well. There we go! We did it! That was awesome! That's such a, like... There's just such an in-depth extra chapter. That was so cool. I love that. I'm assuming that was it. Let me double check. Yeah, that was it. That's so cool. Oh my god, I love this so much. This is amazing. Kudos to everyone who worked on this again. I know I said it many times already, but oh my god. Also, I guess I should ask, because there was like a pretty big cliff. Oh, I mean, don't say anything if you're right or not. I totally understand. But like, since there was a pretty big cliffhanger at the end, I wonder if are y'all like working on like a new chapter for the future or something, or did you just plan to leave it like this? Or if you'd rather not answer, also totally okay. Only one thing really is English Casino unless you read some depth documentary and the music if you're interested. I'm planning to do a second case. Yes! Okay, I'm definitely playing that once it's out. Also, I might try English Casino and see if I can get the score. But I feel like I'll do that off stream just because like I do have to go soon, and I don't know how long that's gonna take. But I'll have a look at it. And thank you so much for showing up and giving so many tips and helping out. We're just trying now though, so it'll be a while. Oh no, totally take your time a bit. I'm like not. When I asked that, I totally didn't expect it to be like coming anytime soon. But whenever it is, I just know that I will play it. Like there are some ROM hacks that I've waited like 5, 8 years even to play, and like I was there day one the second it dropped. Hell, there is a Return to Yoshi's Island from Kaze Emmanuel that's like dropping relatively soon that I've been waiting for like years already. So like I totally don't mind the wait. Your team clearly has like amazing people working behind it. I'm just excited to see what you do. I'm gonna play it when it drops. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm definitely playing it too. But yeah, like again, thank you so much, and thanks everyone for watching too. This has been awesome. This is one of the best ROM hacks I've ever played, honestly. I'm glad you had fun. Hell yeah. Let's find someone to raid if there's anyone. Let's see. No one's live right now. I'll just end stream from, here. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll see y'all. Yeah, I don't have a stream tomorrow, so I'll see y'all next week. And like I said, I have a lot of streams that I gotta do now. I committed to playing Hollow Knight because they did announce Silksong's release date. I committed to playing a horror game because, you know, I got Moon on my stream, and that was the agreement. And the Kirby DLC is also coming out next week, the Switch 2 edition. So we're gonna be playing all that next week, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.